Hi, my name is Shen, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. As you may notice, I still sound really rough. That is because, yeah, my sinuses are closed off, which happened for the first time in my life. It sucks a lot. Oh, I think I loaded the wrong one, I think. Yeah, I played one for the funsies in a different class, up to the same point, kind of. Well, no, I played up to the bear, if you recall it, and he murdered me real hard. But yeah, it's loading. Yep, that is that. Load game. It's this one, I think. Must be this one. Let's go. I'm sorry about that. I hope you're feeling good at least. I am taking meds now, but if I wanted to have a full recovery, I would still wait a few days. But I really want to record and play games. Well, I play games anyway. Like over the weekend, I played Final Fantasy XIV Online, which is awesome. But I really want to play games like Pillars of Eternity as well.
Sure.
Alright, where are we? Alright, this place, after the woman and all that. Okay, did we have to sneak? I don't think we did. We're still alone, which is quite surprising for me. Okay. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. They raise voices and what? What's that? And chop, an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. Why is it partially cut off here? I don't get it. Stop it. Why is that a thing? I hope the one.
I meant
gone.
no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Yeah.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
The others, 2 folk, man, and an elf woman, don't look convinced. Oh, a fight! One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. You've got a lot of gall, mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on, say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Whoa.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Whoa! You went Irish real quick.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've
Holy
nigh
shit.
quarreled.
Is he a split personality or something like that? Because that's awesome.
That's where you're wrong.
We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Oh, great. They squint at you through red eyes, bleary eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, really? They're going against me now? Really? Oh, dear. What was that? The Watcher unravels the vile essence of his or her enemies, gaining endurance in the process. Okay, I guess we do that when... Oh, I don't know about the damage reductions at all. I guess we use this one here when we're out of a bit of endurance to refresh ourselves. Well, this is the only thing I can do for now. Melee engaged. Yeah, do it. You know what? I'm going to go into options. Controls game. Okay, why expert mode? There was a thingy for when you want the game to pause. I'm sorry, I'm doing a terrible let's play right now. You probably... There we go, autopause. Don't settle. Low endurance, low health. Combat start. Nah, that's it. Enemy spotted, yeah. I can come up with that. Weapon ineffective, I can come up with that as well. And 2 seconds combat time seems... Combat autos automatically puts combat in the slow mode based on the number of active enemies. Hidden object found. Okay. Character death, of course. There we go. Yes. Okay, now he's going to attack us, but I don't have my blinding strike anymore, so we gotta attack with this one. Yeah, okay, go on.
That's it!
No, don't. But actually, I will not use that. Who's worth the soul? Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, you don't have to do combat time anymore. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you. The tension is almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Actually, that was fun.
I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
Yeah! I'm a psychopath. That's good, right? He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Aloth Corvusser, okay. How did he manage to get stuck out here? He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
And almost got killed by Tonswalk.
And cool. How exactly did you come to be here?
Well, I can only be honest with him. Oh cool, you can scroll up and... yeah, that's cool.
In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times. Which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
A Bioware.
You survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. It seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
Okay, what are you doing in the Gilded
Excellent
Whale?
question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife.
Oh yeah, he
But
did that for me
I
as well.
take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah, it is. It's annoying. And you? Well, let's be honest with him. Who cares?
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Yeah, he killed one of them, and I talked to her. It was awesome! His darting lens takes in the tumble-down buildings in the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best thought elsewhere. Just how did he manage to cross those three drums?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
What? Ah, that. Yeah, well, as I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pins, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief. But before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lip so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. He's so a split personality. That is awesome. Oh, he's got issues. I don't care. It's still awesome. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I guess. Let me take a sip. Ah, my throat is like... Oh. That's good. Water. It's like parched.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep.
Oh.
Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Ah, well, he's a twisted guy. I think he dislikes me for actually saying something like that to him, but, well, let's
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Yes, we have 2 peeps now. That's awesome. Take it all. Take it all. What's in there? The athletic skill is used to perform actions like climbing, swimming, jumping, and scripted interactions. Classes like fighters and barbarians start with a bonus to athletics. Yeah, so that happened. My game is kinda frozen right now because it's loading. I hope it doesn't abort or something like that. Or crash. Don't crash on me, game. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to upset this YouTuber. No! Oh, come on! Okay. We're gonna skip
I'm
through
hoping to
this.
soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh?
Go on.
Fine.
I'll cut this.
That's where you're wrong.
Alright, we gotta do the fight again. Did it save my autopilot? Oh, did not. Low endurance, character death. Enemy spotted, combat start. Combat time, weapon ineffective. Hidden object. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna go with the same plan again. Let's see how it works out. And now, I guess we... Whoa!
That's it.
Whoa! We splooged them. That's awesome.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbor. Then I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Court, Lime, and how in Gwithan ruins. Oh, those can be dangerous.
I'm just
places.
skipping
You
through
survived?
it, so...
An excellent question. Indeed. I'm afraid that was a matter of... Begging your pardon, but neither... As should I. Excellent.
Okay, there we go. Now, F5.
Huh?
There we go. Scale armor. Ooh! No wait, that's simple clothing. I have scale armor. Ah, so far for my... Ooh!
Yeah?
Okay. You better work this time, game. Because honestly, I am not gonna take no for loading. There we go, that's much better. Okay, the food here has been awful lately. I think that's gotten into the ladder. Ew.
Good day, stranger.
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn. The innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please, sit where you like. Would you like a drink or room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we cannot offer much by way of a good meal today. She sighs. Unless you're fond of cold porridge. course. We're running a little short on goods these days, but we ought to have more soon. Oh, so... recruit adventurers? Huh. Okay, we're gonna... No, I kinda wanna sell it. I can't sell it? Is that a thing? Oh, there we go. I don't need hide armor. I don't need the... Oh, well, actually, let's keep the battle axe. I just want to get rid of stuff that I don't need, that I know I won't need. I'll keep the journal. Maybe keep the crossbow and the lockpick. These I don't need. Hey, oh, she's got it all in the inventory now. That's cool. So, what does Merc do? More endurance. Constitution. Overall health and stamina. And grain? No. What does grain do? More endurance for 300. Okay, that's awesome. I want that. It seems like a good thing. Don't judge. Maybe you'll like it. So I can make him eat grain to endure, so he can endure much more. Okay. There we go. To go together. No.
Hail, traveler.
Okay, I'd like a room, please. Oh, you can... Oh, this is so cool. You can decide between different rooms like this. It allows characters to rest without using camping supplies. Cheap rooms are usually available, but if you have copper to spend, you may consider the more expensive options. Yeah, I know my voice isn't the best today. The bonuses they provide last for a long time and affect the entire party. Whoa. Okay, I have 460. That's from a lot of battles. Yeah, let's go Laborer's Rest. Oh, look at that! Oh, cool! I like that. It's a loading screen, but it's cool. Okay, 8 hours have passed. Let's see. So we had our room. Wait. Right, you can do that. Well, let's just take that. If they're not keeping me away from it. Spoons hang by the fire, coated in brownish gunk. Ugh, yuck. Someone's laughing real hard. So we can just take stuff? Wow, this is like Skyrim, but not as dumb. Oh, yes, I did. Let's sit down. Thank you. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Step back. As you near... Okay, still the same dialogue. Holy shit, well, I am gonna read, I guess. You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out each part as he speaks about it and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he is doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking towards the boys, talking about proper stance and how to most effectively hold a bow. A noise comes from the tree line near the practice venue, and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Losing the arrow, he wastes no time, quickly grabs another. The boys spin, watching the arrows fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There's a sudden explosive movement in the undergrowth of it as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about his lousy shot. They stop talking, seeing him holding the bow and leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he loses this last arrow, which flies through and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing hard lungs and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man, the newfound respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. Whoa! That is more badass than I could have imagined deer shooting would have ever been. Okay, so we can always read that. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she is not satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it all out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen. Anyone heading out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island. Tries not to jump. That is deep. She's got this. Oh, I like these characters. They have substance. I mean, sure, I'm reaching out into soul and looking into lives and stretching the soul out like a parchment and reading it, but you know, it's kind of cool. No, nah, it's not kind of cool. It is really cool. I'm gonna quick save anyway. You never know. Oline says Redrick's paying good wages for new hands. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else of worth in this town. Says the woman from Theen. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Theen. Or Tyne. Okay, what's Tyne? Kinda wanna know. So these are all adventurers, I guess. Hey, I get to loot this place.
Done.
Oh, nice. Well done. A rapier. Padded armor. And duelist's hat. I have a feeling that if I wear the hat, someone's gonna recognize it and gonna try to murder me for it. Crammed behind the books is a drawing that shows Earthis and Lord Redrick in a compromising position. Okay, kinky. Okay, let's read that. Oh god, do I want to read that? I kinda want to, but nah. Let's do it another time. That's what Shen always says when he doesn't want to read stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna reach out to every single one of those souls. Let's just say these guys have character and that's good, right? Wait a second. Black Hound. This hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as is waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Oh, thank God. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. Don't kill the doggy, please.
My eyes are peeled.
So he's waiting for a sound. Maybe there's something in the next chapter of this building. I'm going through an inn, and it's about as interesting as a dungeon. It's like a friendly dungeon. Can we like... No, we can't. I heard they fended off another attack on Lord Redrick's keep. Okay. Who are these? And then I told her that's not the pistol. Oh, you. Okay, where are we on the map? Oh, all the way back here. Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing, so... Yeah, I remember the dungeon with the bells, but... I have one clue. But that's about it. Hey, Alfra. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps for her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Good day to you.
Well, finally! I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Nice kitty. Alfred smiles brightly. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice too. I just arrived in the other way. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Yeah, I'll just go into the houses, take all the stuff, say hi, say bye, and that's it. Were you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Mas or Dema? Ooh, You knew Odema? Well, no more than most here, I'd say. He doesn't usually come this way. But they say he's a reliable old fellow. She pauses, brows furrowing. Wait, what do you say? New. I'm sorry, but the caravan was attacked. I was the only one to survive. Ofra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Calissa was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I had written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Alfra's face crumples, and a solitary tear slides down as she... I would be crying like a waterfall, sobbing like a kid, throwing a tantrum, but okay, singled here. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be a tough guy. Quit your sniveling. How are you gonna raise a child even this week? Alfra looks up at you with stunned surprise. For a moment in defensive anger. Oh, I have a reputation. That's not good. She sweeps across her features and then she allows her. I was never as strong as she was. All I ever wanted was a quiet life, and now there's nobody to help me. Is there anything I can do? Alfra looks up at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with her sleeve. That's kind of you. I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Alfra wipes her eyes. I'm sorry about the baby, about the legacy. I told Calissa as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gillivel has been soulless, empty. Alright, he told us about that. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Redrick. He's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. With my... Oh, God. With my head horde. Gun, I don't know. Or hard horde. I know in some languages the A with the double dot about it means that you speak the A 2 times. Or it means which is an A, an E. In German at least. I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. Yeah, well. Kind wayfarers, gold-packed knights. I hoped Calissa could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn, but she moved Thaos to Ansler Compost 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. But I don't have anyone else now. The colors are gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? Oh God. I don't want to be a douche, but there's a lot going on, so I'll think about it if I ever head that way. I'm almost sure we're going to head that way anyway. I offer nuts, though her expression falls. That's all I can ask. Thank you. She takes a shaky breath. I'm sorry, I need a moment. She turns away, covering her face with her hands. A mother's plea. Yeah. Let me take your stuff. Nothing? Well, I can't take her everything. She's pregnant and stuff, and she needs to live. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, I can't interact with the kitty. Okay, this game is so bad now because I cannot interact with a kitty. Kitties should be interactable. Interactive. Whatever that means. Hey, villager, how are you? The crops are blighted, the legacies are punished, this place is cursed. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Looks like everything is turning to stone. Kind of. Slugs the serpent. Click! I want to know this guy's story. You see a lone man standing in a field. He looks around, surveying the crops. Occasionally, he bends to examine a leaf up close. He's intent on what he is doing, completely absorbed in his work. This man approaches him from behind. He slowly moves. He moves slowly, but does nothing to mask his approach. In his hand, he holds a large sword. There appears to be no malice or hatred in the man's demeanor. He almost seems pleased. The first man hears his approach and stands, turning away from the plant he was inspecting. His face breaks into a smile, and he opens his arms to welcome the approaching man. The smile freezes into a grimace as the second man thrusts the sword through his stomach, its blade now protruding from his back. His arms slowly fall to his side. Blood starts to drip from the sword onto the plant below the man. As the first man crumples to his knees, the second pulls the sword out, a tear slowly falling down the cheek of his still smiling face. Whoa! He's a psychopath! He's like Joker. Like Joker from Batman. Yeah, what else? Which other Joker would I be talking about? Is there another Joker? I don't actually know. Well, we arrived here. I just run around reading some lore and being in an inn and wasting my time. I got from the... Oh wait, I wanna go down there. And there's the entrance to the inn once more. Oh, so this is where we would... Okay. Well, I'm gonna save here. It's already been 30 minutes. I kinda wanna make the videos a bit shorter since the editing takes a lot of time. Because I gotta look through the video, blah blah blah, editing stuff you don't want to hear about. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, and subscribe. Leave comments in the section below. I will read them definitely. And see you next time. Bye bye!